Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the gifted, the new X-Men movie. The full trailer just dropped, midnight release. Lucky me, I was awake. Let's check this out. And push.
I read your file. You're a very troubled young woman. Believe it or not, I'm here to help you.
You know, when you put your hand under the window of a moving car, you can feel the air and guide it. I can push the air together, water too, other stuff. Who taught you how to swim?
You.
I can teach you this.
What? Dude.
Thank you for meeting with us.
Of course. I understand you have some concerns about your son.
Andy and I have always been very close, but we believe he's being bullied. Hey, look who's here.
So what's the verdict this time? Am I stupid or crazy?
Evening. Hear about Andrew and Lauren. You're aware that there was a bit of an incident at the school this evening?
Let me go!
I need you to go get them for me.
They're not going anywhere.
We have to secure the safety of the community.
What is that?
Hear about the mutant incident? Those are my kids.
You have to help them.
Why didn't you tell me you have powers?
Dad puts people like us in jail.
In my experience, things change when it's your own kid.
There is nothing more important to me than my family. The X-Men, the Brotherhood, we don't even know if they exist anymore.
Name dropping.
Think about what's best for your family. What do we do? It's gonna be all right. Come on! Go now!
This is a burden, yes, but it's also a gift.
Tell me about Lorna. Any information I have is yours. But only if my family is safe.
Wow, okay then. Let's get rid of this so I'm not hearing me talking to me. Okay, holy crap, I don't even know where to begin with this. Okay, heroes. It's coming off like Heroes, not, save the cheerleader, save the world, but this actually, I never even thought about this before, but they're actually using the Heroes ideology. Heroes Reborn didn't work. It didn't work out for them. Only the first 3 seasons were actually any good, but wow. They suffered from the writer's strike, and then it just suffered from whatever. Anyway, the idea here is that they seem to be using the original methodology for Heroes, what worked from Heroes. So that's actually really good. The Sentinels, that was very cool. I imagine those were the Sentinels, those little tiny drone guys with the spidery legs. They said that we would see a version of the Sentinels that we never seen before. I'm going to imagine they're just Mark 1. I'm still going to stick with my original idea that the Sentinels will actually be eventually robots, kind of like the Terminators, the T2s. I think that they'll, well, maybe not quite that far, but the T1s, not the T1s, the T800s, there we go. From the first Terminator movie, the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger himself always played. He couldn't shapeshift or anything like that. He was just freaking awesome. I imagine they'll eventually get to that level. I am hoping at some point we will see Nimrod. I'm hoping that at some point we will see Master Mold, and that means that at one point we should probably see Bastion, and that will be badass Bastiondom. I totally just made that up, but if you say that, you owe me a quarter. Joking. Also, a little bit of name dropping there with the Brotherhood and the X-Men. Smart. Instead of trying to make it different universes, just, okay, you know what? By doing that, just by doing that, even if they never have a cameo by any of the major guys, you've got Fox's version of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what you got. And personally, I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's the only TV show that I review currently. And that could change. That could change with this. So, yeah, they actually name-dropped Lorna. That's Lorna Dane. We know that Lorna Dane is going to be at this, as well as Thunderbird. Lorna Dane is Polaris. So, you know that Magneto is like the most popular of the X-Men characters in the movies for the most part. Yeah, there's Wolverine also, but let's be realistic. And she is, in some regards, one of his kids. In other regards, just a mutant with magnetic powers just like him. All right, so you've now got a Magneto in here. And this guy is going to be giving up secrets for potentially. So you got a father who's the cop. That's the hero's reference. The father who's a cop who goes after mutants. Turns out his own kids are mutants, so now he's got to kind of use that knowledge he's got to hide and protect his own kids. I don't know how you could have come up with a better story than this. That is fantastic. And I actually started to get a little bit of the feels of what it means to be a mutant. You know, you've got these cool powers, which you'd think, yeah, but at the same time, you are now hunted. And it's funny, like how perfect is that? These friggin' bullies who are beating up on this poor kid. The kid finally can't take it anymore. That's when his mutant powers manifest, all right? It looks like he and his sister have some kind of elemental control. Now, he finally kind of fights back in a way, but he can't control it right now. Look at the extraneous situation that it developed under, manifested under, and now, of course, they're public enemy number one. Oh, never mind the fact that, you know, the kid is being bullied and that you got these bullies around. These are now eventually going to become your skinhead Nazi youth who are going to go forth like Henry Peter Gyrick and basically be like your mutant hunters, your local community anti-mutant team. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. This TV show looks pretty good. It's giving me everything that I would expect it to give. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't have anything negative to say about this at all. It's just going to be pure gush from this point on. So I'm just going to end the video. In that regard, I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Mind you, I believe that they're only showing things from the pilot, and Bryan Singer is doing the pilot. Now, after Bryan Singer leaves, once we start with episode 2, a whole new thing could come out. All right, it could turn into something where it's just boring and mundane and plain, or the new director or directors could wind up doing something really cool. All right, yeah, they could be sleeper directors who just, the sleepers have awoken. Ooh, I wouldn't mind seeing Paul Atreides Dune in this. Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop this now because I'm just being really silly. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.